acknowledge. We count on every student to elevate each other. It is our close-knit learning environment that pushes us all to reach our full potential and expand what is possible. We are here to celebrate our friends and to set personal goals for years to come. Seniors, savor this time today, as yet it is another opportunity for us to mark your achievements this year and throughout our school. For the freshmen, sophomores, and juniors with us, our ceremony today is a step on the path through your upper school journey at the Pine School. I hope that our program today leaves a lasting memory for everyone and provides an anchor as we close out our school year. To begin, I would like to invite Amelie Galbraith, class of 2024, and editor of Crisis, the literary magazine of the Pine School, to help recognize the contributors for this year's edition. With a mission-based commitment to honoring each student's voice, it is incredible to see such a strong collection of writing and art.
Good morning, everyone. In this assembly, we will see a snapshot of the academic excellence exhibited by our student body, but I'm here to draw attention to a space where artistic creativity meets the intellectual thinking being commended today. Through working on our school literary magazine, The Places, for the past 2 years, I've been able to see firsthand how my classmates and fellow high schoolers blend their academic pursuits with the arts. I've seen beautiful poetry which arose from forced assignment in a junior English language class, and countless amazing photographs and drawings which have been curated to AP art portfolios. Workplaces comes from the Greek word nature and refers to something in constant change and transformation, something always growing and evolving. My hope is that the 2023 edition of Places exemplifies the growth of Pine's intellectual creativity. This year we have 3 times more contributors than last year, so I'm very, very excited for everyone to see this feature at work. If you're a parent, they'll be volunteering for these available as in the gym. And if you're a student, they will be available during the end of assignment today. However, our contributors will be the first people to receive their copy if the following students could come on stage and be recognized for their work. Lucy Diaz. John Gray Sanders, Rick Stringfellow, Wynn Auerbach, Lucas De Silva, Andrew Baldwin, Madeline McElroy, Hayden Schwartz, Genevieve Waters, Keziah Anderson, Zoe Harry, Fiona Phillips, Bucky George, Reese Hobbit, Mark Humphreys, Bella Crassel, J.D. Long, Juliet Patterson, Carter Polachek, Cameron Richardson, Aubrey Williams, Olivia Zaccario, Fiona Ankrum, Whitney Critchfield, Dylan Markowitz, Maya Altman, Brett Sandra, and then the last 2, Strefo and Tommy. I don't have copies for you, I'm really sorry, but good job. Good job. Thank you.
The College Board's AP program is specific scholar recognition for students who have successfully earned passing scores on multiple AP exams. We would like to take a moment to recognize the following scholars for these achievements. These students have earned these awards based on all AP exams taken prior to this. AP Scholar is granted to a student who receives a 3 or higher on 3 or more AP exams. The following seniors have earned this recognition. Please stand when I call your name. Fiona Ankrum, Maren Rubenstein, and Bella Tansilla. AP Scholars with Honor is granted to students who receive an average of 3.25 on all AP exams taken. The following senior has earned this recognition: Dylan Markowitz. AP Scholars with Distinction is granted to students who received an average score of 3.5 on all AP exams taken. The following seniors have earned this recognition: Whitney Critchfield and Brennan True. I now welcome Mr. Kelly Hill-Green to continue our recognition of the class of 2023.
Good morning. Last week, our upper school students, faculty, and administrators had the pleasure of listening to our seniors give their presentations for their senior capstones. As usual, we had a variety of projects the seniors were involved in this year. I'm happy to say that all seniors who have completed their projects passed. In addition, the following received honors recognition for their project: Fiona Ankrum, the Artistic Director of Jungle Book Kids; Javier Barbosa, Goalkeeper Training and Donations in Hockey; Whitney Critchfield, the Mangrove Project; Thomas Duffin, Redesigning Barada Field; Dylan Markulix, Public Speaking; Julian Restrepo, High School Athletics Media Day; Marion Rubenstein, Middle School Robotics Club; Bella Tinsilla, the Latin International Club; Brennan Troop, Leukemia and Lymphoma Society; Enrique Alexandrescu, Leukemia and Lymphoma Society.
As the seniors have already completed their academic year, we recognize our class of 2023 honor roll recipients today. The remaining students in upper school still have to complete the semester. Still a week left. Therefore, honor roll recipients in the other grade levels will be recognized early in the fall semester. First, here are the names of the faculty honor roll recipients for seniors who have no individual class below a 3.5. Sophia Baruman, Thomas Duffin, and Bella Tansilla. Our senior faculty honor roll recipients. Just as a point of, everybody can come up this way and go down that way. Make things easier. Thank you. Head of school honor roll, recognize students who have no individual class below 4.0, which in the second semester of your senior year proved to be very challenging. I want to recognize the following: Henry Alexandrescu, Brianna Cristaldi, Whitney Critchfield, Marion Rubenstein, and Brennan True. Our senior head of school honor roll recipient. At this time, we will present our department-specific awards. In addition to an award for each grade, there will be one overall award voted on by the teachers in each department to recognize a student who has truly gone above and beyond in that subject. To begin, I invite our English Department Chair, Mr. Greg Squire, to announce his departmental recognitions.
Morning, thank you, Mr. Carlson. It's my pleasure to announce this year's Upper School English Awards. For the 9th grade, Mr. Hildebrand writes, "This student was curious, creative, passionate in her study of world literature. Her contributions to our class discussions, both the insights and the questions, were invaluable, and her ability to think outside the box is to be commended. She has a bright future as a student of literature." Please congratulate Fred Stringfellow. For the 10th grade, Mr. Lehman writes, this student has consistently shown herself to be an astute reader with an inquisitive mind. As a writer and thinker, she manages to combine both keen analytical skills and creativity in her connections, whether she's comparing different texts or exploring links between literature and the larger world. 10th grade recipient is Lillian Kraska. And for the 11th grade, Amelie Galbraith has been a treat to have in English class. She has a sensitive ear and a kind heart. One of 2 students to make it into my writing wall of fame this year. She's an extremely promising writer. Amelie. And for the seniors, Whitney Critchfield has a keen intellect, and she is a gift to the Pine School and my English classes. It will be fun to see what she can accomplish in the future. Whitney. And for the special award called the Pat Stewart Award, Pat Stewart, a friend of mine and a legendary Pine English teacher who loved a good story, especially a tale of adventure. Herself a surfer, sailor, diver, and angler, Pat was married to a true waterman. Her life is an adventure. Here at Pine, she shared her love of life in her teaching. A fan of the Alaskan Iditarod, Mrs. Stewart followed that wilderness race yearly with her transfixed students. For me, she's a sort of Hemingway, because Miss Stewart loved a good yarn about courage and character, and the people who had them both. She would, I know, approve of this year's Pat Stewart Award, Fiona Angram. History Awards, Mr. Nathaniel Austin.
Thank you, Mrs. Squire. Our history faculty delights in spending long hours sitting shoulder to shoulder with our students discussing the exploits ahead. After reflection and discussion, we're pleased to honor students with whom we are kindred spirits. Our 9th grade award goes to Dessa Bogowski. Dessa is a remarkably talented and intelligent student. She was chosen the top high school researcher and exhibitor at the Mark County History Fair. She then represented our school at the State History Fair in Tallahassee. Her instructor, Dr. Vickers, can always depend on her informative insights on complex issues. Dessa has a real eagerness for learning and consistently challenges herself and her classmates. Congrats, Dessa. Our 10th grade winner is Madeline McElroy. Madeline has made an exemplary performance in history this year. She's a tenacious learner with a love of history and always wants to know more. She's demonstrated independent thinking and undoubtedly find success in her future history endeavor. Congratulations. Our 11th grade winner is Bugged George. Bug's warm, diligent, and focused dedication makes him an invaluable contributor to our history class discussions. His exploration of Florida's highwayman folk school was nuanced, sophisticated, and really, it's fabulous. The 12th grade winner, Henry Alexandrescu. We recognize Henry's positivity, his wit, his intellectual curiosity, and his sophisticated critical thinking skills. His presentation and class participation was simply stellar. He brought nuanced insights. His potential is beyond limit. Congratulations, Henry. Named after a local Renaissance man, our Hugh Willoughby Award is reserved for the senior who has demonstrated a thirst for historical and social science research and knowledge throughout his or her 4 years at White. In addition to strong academic performance, the student has embodied our ideals, including demonstrating an inquisitive mind, challenging conventional historical perspectives, and completing meaningful research. So for these virtues, we would like to recognize Brett Sarsha. Congratulations to him. Mathematics Department Chair, Ms. Tamara Blerick.
Good morning. Thank you, Mr. Osborne. The 9th grade math award goes to a student who has demonstrated exceptional algebraic skills and has made tremendous strides throughout the year. This student is thoughtful in the connections she makes between mathematical topics, quick to grasp new concepts, and displays a refreshing curiosity in the class. This award goes to Ivy Julian. This sophomore exemplifies all characteristics of a gifted math student, taking on new mathematical challenges with persistence and confidence. This student dedicates extra time to practicing her math skills, even when some of the concepts prove challenging. Always asking thoughtful questions to deepen her understanding. This award goes to Madeline McCullough. Motivated to figure out new and challenging math concepts. She combines a keen mathematical mind, exceptional problem-solving skills, and a desire for a deeper level of understanding to create a foundation of success. This award goes to Bella Restella. peers when they face a mathematical challenge. In a small group and whole class discussion, this student often takes the lead, asking thought-provoking questions and making deeper connections. His perseverance and positive attitude exemplify why he is deserving of this award. This award goes to Henry. And now for Euler's Award of Achievement. Born in the 1700s, Leonhard Euler is credited with many of the notations, proofs, and theorems we still use today in mathematics, many of which were derived in the last 2 years of his life when he was completely blind. The Euler's Award of Achievement recognizes a student that never gave up, persevered, and ultimately became a successful math student. This year, this award goes to a student who has shown tremendous growth in math confidence, working hard every day in class, always asking questions, facing new and challenging topics head-on. This award goes to Fiona Ingram. Congratulations. Now to present our science awards, Dr. Carolyn Bohowski.
Good morning. Thank you, Ms. Litterick. The 9th grade recipient is one that consistently looking to expand their understanding of the topics presented. They are always curious to know more and has been a leader in their class throughout all of our activities and labs. This student has valued learning all year and has continually produced authentic work that has been an example for their peers. This year's 9th grade science recipient is Peyton DeGeorge. For 10th grade, this student always looks for connections between science and other disciplines because she understands how grasping those connections helps her make sense of the scientific concepts studied in class. You can always tell that she is trying to figure things out on her own, demonstrating the highest level of motivation. During labs and other hands-on investigations, she can be counted on to not just contribute to the group's effort, but provide the kind of leadership needed to make sure the work gets done well. This year's 10th grade science award recipient is Isabella Adler. The 11th grade recipient has continued to impress the science department. They are highly inquisitive and have been creative in their projects. During group lab assignments, the student has consistently taken the lead. In addition, this student actively seeks out opportunities to further their understanding and application of science in the real world. This year's 11th grade science award recipient is Zoe Berry. The recipient of this year's 12th grade science award can only be described as intrinsically motivated, driven to do well, and naturally curious when trying to figure out how things work. No matter the assignment, they are always putting forth their best effort and making sure that what they do is the best. This year's 12th grade science award recipient, Maren Rubenstein. clinical physician who stood out from his peers, not just because of his academic prowess, but because of his desire to enter medical research instead of becoming a practicing physician. This award, bearing his name, recognizes the students selected not only for their academic prowess in the sciences undertaken, but also for a continuing demonstrated persistence. Hard questions would be repeatedly posed in order to have a deeper understanding of the material under consideration. Knowledge and understanding is this student's objective. The recipient of this award is a student who always demonstrated the highest level of commitment to their work. No matter the assignment, they always put forth their best effort and make sure that what they do is the best. This student is self-motivated and always has interesting facts to share in class discussions. Their love of science and dedication to learning make them the most deserving recipient of this award. This year's Jonas Salk Award winner is Whitney Critchfield.
Thank you, Dr. Gadowski. Our 9th grade Spanish award goes to a student whom Senor Cabral says, "This student is kind, smart, and caring. She comes to Spanish class with a positive attitude, ready to engage and learn new material." 9th grade Spanish award goes to Jane Hadley Cole. He is polite, respectful, and hardworking, and always goes above and beyond in class. Lucas De Silva. Preferring to speak only when there is an enlightening point to be made. He consistently garners the attention of his peers with his wise words and has demonstrated a high aptitude and passion for Spanish. Congratulations, Ryan Lynch Delgado. Growing international experience. He is always eager to learn and has excellent class participation. Congratulations to 12th grade Spanish award winner, Thomas Duffy. Journalist, translator, professor, and publisher who became a symbol for Cuba's independence from Spain in the 19th century. He is a national hero and an important figure in Latin American culture and literature. From his versos sencillos, simple
verses. The song Guantanamera was adapted as the definitive patriotic song of Cuba. His writings reflect his exemplary life, his kindness, his love of liberty and justice, and his deep understanding of human nature. The winner of the World Language Department's highest Spanish award takes learning seriously and uses knowledge in a variety of contexts. This student has been one of the few to successfully complete both AP Spanish Language and AP Spanish Literature, though maybe not without some tears. It could be a few of you. I think this is her third year in a row earning a Spanish award, so there's no surprise that this year's recipient of the Jose Marti Award, who I'm not sure what I'm going to do next year in class or advisory or in the neighborhood without her, is Brennan Drew. Congratulations to our Spanish awards. Our ninth grade French award, as Bethany describes, from day one in the French classroom, this person demonstrated a thirst for knowledge and learning anything French, making sure that she would acquire enough and plenty. Even if she keeps quiet at times in large groups, she communicates eagerly with few peers around her, and she helps others to learn. Merci for your love of French and for sharing your Swiss culture with us, Cher Aspen Sheldon. During each class throughout the year, he has relentlessly and kindly helped his peers. His curious mind and desire to understand the technicalities of the language make him ask questions that even challenge Madame sometimes. So merci for all of the above and félicitations for getting the 10th grade award, Chair John Blackman. Merci for your love of the French language and culture, and for those memories made in French class. The 12th grade French award goes to Dylan Markowitz. During the first semester, this person worked hard and learned a lot, participating actively and showing a lot of determination to finish UT, meaning at his best. A slight hint of senioritis coupled with other demanding extracurricular activities made him slow down for a while until he recovered and pushed hard again to the finish line. This person deserves a special mention because he, together with his other 3 classmates, put up with that pay for a total of 6.5 years, and happily they all survived it. This award goes to you for your perseverance and love of French all along their French trip together. Woo! first ever airmail service. Saint-Exupéry's flight experience and reflection inspired him to write several world-acclaimed books, among which was The Little Prince, a philosophical tale which has been translated into more than 300 languages. Saint-Exupéry combined the talent of a great writer with courage, resilience, and a sense of adventure, which are still a reference and an inspiration for today's youth. Madame Hayes says, "What would I do without this person in French class? He is my technician. He fact-checks me, and he is always delighted to prove me wrong, and sometimes right too. But besides being my sidekick, he has grown so much in his intellectual maturity over the years, applying his quick and analytic mind to understanding the challenges of the French language. Having a small and intimate learning environment has helped this person to reach his full potential. His scraped knees, face, and elbows were a testimony to his dedication to the success of the first ever Tour de France, and everything French. Mind you, I thought nobody would sign up after seeing his wounds. You'll never forget your French, and I will not forget you, Jacques."
Good morning. Newly elected members to the Readers Club, so this is their first public appearance. See how this goes. So, we are going to start with the instrumental awards from the Fine Arts Department. The 9th grade award goes to Nessa Bogowski. This student was involved in the band and sports run class. She volunteered for the school musical and earned a superior rating at solo and ensemble. The 10th grade award goes to Lily Crastel. This student ran right under both musicals. She is an integral member of the steel drum ensemble and the band. Her love of the arts is an inspiration to work with. Congratulations, Lily. The 11th grade award goes to Bella Crastel. Has attended every honor band and solo ensemble available, playing at a level 6 solo this year. She has helped run sound for both musicals and is a star player in the steel drum ensemble. Congratulations. This next award is the Ernie and Helen Berlin Performing Arts Award. It goes to Joshua Wood. This is the highest award given to the graduating senior who has consistently demonstrated high achievement in performing arts throughout his or her career as a Pine School student. This student has been a committed member of the band for years. When he had time in his schedule, he added steel band in and changed the group for the better. Congratulations, Joshua. Let's give a round of applause to our instrumental awards. The next awards are the Visual Art Awards. We would like the following students to stand to be recognized, and then we will give the grade level awards following those. Would the following students stand to be recognized for the Silver Keys at this year's Scholastic Art Awards? Ava Pearl, Genevieve Waters, and Elizabeth Martin. stand and be recognized for their award at the Marvin S. Cohn 37th Annual High School Georg Art Show. Keziah Anderson, Tyler Allen, Ada Pearl, Brett Sarchia, Noah David. Lastly, I would like to recognize Ava Pearl for receiving first place at the Congressional Art Competition, earning her a trip to Washington, D.C., where her work will be displayed in the Capitol building for 1 year. And the following are the grade level awards for visual arts. The 9th grade award goes to Rip Stringfellow. The recipient of this year's 9th grade art award continually creates artwork that is unique, creative, and experimental. They dive into each new project with passion. You can come up, Rip. Oh, I didn't see it. It's weird because you all have a little blurry. They are consistently striving to cross-curricular connections with their art, creating pieces that are not only beautiful, but also thought-provoking. So congratulations for them. The 10th grade award goes to Amber Dunlap. The recipient of this year's 10th grade award has grown tremendously in the past year. Their ideas are unique and adventurous, and the finished products are always polished. When given an independent project, they do not simply do the bare minimum. They come up with innovative ideas that push them out of their own comfort zone. Their passion to create is evident in every artwork they complete. Congratulations, Amber. The 11th grade award goes to Sloan McNamee. He now comes in and gets his work done in a flash. He has produced some incredible work, and I am so proud, those words, so am I, and excited that he has signed up for AP 3D next year. A well-deserved congratulations goes to this one. The 12th grade award goes to Brett Sarchia. This year in different sculpture mediums to mastery level. He worked in class as well as at home on his art with a great deal of tenacity to perfecting his craft. He rolled with the successes and failures that come with ceramics and used the practice to revitalize his next pieces. He continually impresses me with his energy and enthusiasm for the arts, and I'm so very proud to call him my student. Okay, we have our Digital Arts Award. This goes to a graphic design student each year. This student is committed to her education at the Pine School. She uses every moment available to complete work and enhance her projects. Not only does she create visually appealing designs, but she also finds clever ways to convey visual messages to her audience. Her work in graphic design was so impressive this year. Congratulations, Aurora Phillips. Let's see if I can get through with this one without tearing up. This is the publication award I did for our yearbook staff. It has been such a wonderful staff this year. I can't wait to unveil the book this afternoon. I think you're all going to love it. This student has proven their commitment to the school again and again through their dedication to making sure that you all have a stunning yearbook recording all that has occurred this year. When there was a large mistake made by our publishing company this year, she rallied and was able to correct all of the issues that came up almost single-handedly. I am so very proud of her. This student and her presence will be greatly missed in the yearbook room. Congratulations, Brennan.
governance systems in place to allow for student representation and afford deserving students the opportunity to engage in meaningful discussion in leading our student body. This year, our student leaders have served our school community by contributing to many aspects of student life, missions, athletics, and the arts. At this time, I would like to recognize our outgoing leaders and thank them for their service to the Pine School and their peers. When I read your name on, please stand and just face the audience. Whitney Critchfield, Eleanor Prudence, Kimberly Steppo, John Matthews, Fiona Hampton, and Mary Wilkinson. Thank you so much. We appreciate your service and dedication through the school year. You will leave our student government in a much stronger place than when you found us, so thank you. We recently concluded our elections for representatives of the class of 2024. The following students were put through their paces and were voted into office by their peers and faculty. I would also like to congratulate our student leaders who were selected to represent the student body next school year. You would stand up and be recognized when I call your name. President Zoe Berry. Vice President Emily Galbraith. Ambassador Aubrey Williams. Athletics J.D. Long. Arts Dr. George. And Student Life Reese Hubbard. We look forward to our freshmen, sophomores, and juniors elections in the fall. The Community Achievement Awards is given to the students in the upper school who embrace all parts of the program, especially in supporting his or her classmates throughout the year. The recipients of these awards are characteristically inspiration to both students and faculty, highly self-motivated and self-directed in both inspiring and maintaining a sense of community in the upper school. They are students who have a positive attitude while at school, are involved in multiple extracurricular activities, and have played a role in building a strong sense of pride in our school and within their grade. This year's award recipients are, in 9th grade, please come up, Jane Hadley Critchfield, Leon Prestel, Courtney Williams, and senior class Fiona Hampton. Congratulations. The Academic Achievement Award is given to the student who took their study in the upper school this year well beyond the aspect of GPA. This award signifies a student who has a genuine love of learning, one who demonstrates a passion for all subjects and very characteristically takes their inquiry to the next level, including a seriousness of purpose, adding contributions to each class and demonstrating sophistication of thinking, always able and willing to move beyond the concrete into the abstract. In 9th grade, our Academic Achievement Award goes to Ethan Murray. 10th grade, Isabella Adler. 11th grade, Zoe Berry. And 12th grade, Maren Rubenstein. Congratulations. Now, I'm Dr. McCaffrey for our final recognitions of the day.
Thank you, Mr. Carlson. Pine School is fortunate to have several merit-based scholarships to award to high school students. Thanks to the efforts of community members who raise funds through Pine's annual event, 100 Years of Cars, the Pine School Patriot Scholarship is available to students who are children of veterans or United States military personnel and are already eligible for admission or already attend the Pine School. Please stand to be recognized, our current Patriot Scholars, Aurora Phillips and Andrew Gallings. The Cole Walker Posey Scholarship is created and funded by family and friends to honor the life of Cole Walker Posey, a member of the class of 2015 who left us all too soon. We are proud of 9th grader Ethan Murray, who is our current Posey Scholarship winner. Our last merit scholarship is the Pine Scholarship, which has been awarded to both new and returning students in the rising 9th grade since 2008. Pine Scholarship winners must be capable of exceptional academic work, have a strong track record of achievement, and distinguish themselves in the arts, athletics, community service, and leadership. This merit award continues until the recipient graduates from the Pine School. To compete, students take a scholarship exam, submit a resume detailing their activities and achievements, and go through an interview and selection process with an external Pine Scholarship Committee. Current Pine Scholars, will you please stand to be recognized? Class of 2023, Mary Rubenstein and Brennan Troop. Class of 2024, Zoe Gary and Aubrey Williams. Class of 2025, Lucas De Silva and Amber Dunlop. Class of 2026, Fritz Stringfellow, Ty Shoppy, and Annalisa Domes. Even though our newest Pine Scholars, who will join us as freshmen next year, are not with us at this assembly, I would still like to announce them at this time to recognize them. From the class of 2027, Aiden Martinez will join us in the fall from Oaks Middle School as our external Pine Scholarship winner. The internal Pine Scholar from our current 8th grade class will be Max Lehman. Congratulations. Now, it is my distinct pleasure to recognize longevity among the class of 2023. We affectionately call this award the Lifer Award, as it signifies that the Pine School can proudly claim the entirety of these recipients' education. Aiden Skelly, would you please join me on the stage? While this year's recipient of the Longevity Award might not have officially enrolled until 1st grade, he's been visiting the campus since his earliest days, cheering on his big brother and big sister from the bleachers and sidelines. Rumor has it, he might have done some early potty training in our bushes. Nothing says lifer quite like that. This wonderful young man has stood the test of time at the Pine School. By virtue of consistency, he has made a positive impact on our community. Through his commitment to and affection for our school, he's shown each of us what it means to be a positive role model and a Pine School Knight. We will bestow upon him for graduation a special cord to wear for the ceremony, and you will receive that with his cap and gown. Thank you so much for being with us today. Now for the Service and Spirit Award. Created in 2010, the Service and Spirit Award honors a graduating senior who exemplifies Knight pride as well as a spirit of volunteerism. The winner should be committed to the Pine School, willing to give time on behalf of the institution and serve as a positive role model for others. The criteria for this award could not be more fitting for this year's honoree, Dylan Markowitz. Dylan embodies all that he does in a spirit of service and commitment to being a role model. Through middle and upper school, school, we've watched Dylan dazzle us from the playing field, impress us in the classroom, and most recently, claim center stage in our Sound of Music musical. His bright pride knows few rivals. The impressive part is that he does it all with grace and humility. Regularly recognized for his sportsmanship and ability to lead his peers, it's no wonder he was selected to serve as this year's student body vice president. The faculty and I see his service and spirit as extending deeply, coming from a place perhaps rooted in his work as a counselor and time at summer camp. Dylan brings people together, elevates them through shared experiences, and leads any group or team better than he found it. On behalf of the Pine School faculty, I am proud to present this year's Service and Spirit Award to Dylan Marcoullis. The Head of School Award is given by the Pine School faculty to a senior who is an outstanding role model in academic, spirit, arts, and athletics, and who positively influences both faculty and students on a consistent basis. This year's Head of School Award recipient has taken the Pine School by storm in just a few short years. Her can-do attitude and energy to accomplish her goals has been a gift to all of us, faculty and students alike. She quickly emerged as a leader, elected to be a junior class liaison, then student body president. We admire her academic acumen and passion for the environment that led to a remarkable field trip for our fifth graders. She's helped to edit Que Pasa Pine and has been a head delegate for Model United Nations. What I want to offer, though, is that it's not what this young woman does, but how she does it. She takes the leadership and confidence that lets her steer a 60-foot boat powered by 8 rowers and translates it into all things kind. She is clear about the course she navigates, motivates those working with her, and ensures everyone is rowing together. We are grateful she joined us junior year to help us set our boat and pull through for a strong finish. Whitney Richfield. She is a knight through and through. Interestingly, the student doesn't make it look easy and doesn't want to. She wants you to know that she will tackle an AP exam with the same intensity that she will return a volleyball, meet a yearbook deadline, or raise money for charity. Her drive and determination is impressive and sets her apart. What she has offered to Pine and her classmates is an intensity that has made things happen. This intensity has left a lasting impression on her peers and the faculty. Her voice and insight will be missed in our classrooms. Her cheers will be missed from our sidelines. She has been ever present, and we will feel the void. The undercurrent of energy and tenacity this young woman possesses is sure to serve her well as she heads off to college and beyond. I'm anticipating great things to come and want to congratulate Brennan Drew. honored your voice, and continued the tradition of academic excellence we expect from fine students. I hope you have the opportunity before the year is out to thank each of them. As for me, my sincere gratitude goes out to our faculty each and every day. Teachers, would you please stand to be recognized? Additionally, I would like to thank our guests who are here with us this morning, parents, families, and friends. I am grateful to you for valuing education and supporting our mission with your commitment to Pine. We are fortunate to partner with you and are so glad that we can be together to celebrate our students. It's spectacular to take the time, like we do on this occasion, to acknowledge all our students have accomplished through the 22-23 school year. I am also in debt this morning to my colleagues who have helped prepare and plan this event. From ordering awards and organizing the script to setting up chairs and